So let's take a look at some of the reports from Nemo yesterday. You can see this part of the island where I am, mostly 25 to 30 inches over here. There's my report here of 28. It wasn't quite the highest. It was within the top 5 or 6 though, so it was on all the news channels. And you can see basically this whole area of the island, this whole strip of the island here, got mostly over 20 inches. A couple isolated reports of under 20, but mostly over 20 here. You go west towards Nassau, and you see no reports of over 20, and you go to the south shore here, they're all under 10. So 10, 30, that's a big difference there. And you go further west too, you go further east. Look at this, 2.9 West Hampton Beach. 2.9, and just a few miles away you have 13, 16, some over 2 feet here. So one of the questions I get constantly asked is, how come in big blizzards like this, there are such large differences in snow totals with such short distances away? I mean, it definitely seems incredible how you could have, 30 inches here and, 10 in the next town over. I'm going to show you the answer. 2 words. Snow bands. You could say it as 1 word. But anyway, we'll look at the Doppler radar high-resolution loop from yesterday. This was getting into pretty late at night, but so you see basically what happens. I'll advance this. You can see how a snow band forms. Look over here. You can see this strip of heavier precipitation, and look at what it does. It slices. See? So here's the nor'easter, right? It's a cyclone, nor'easters, just like hurricanes are cyclones. So cyclonic motion, it's coming from this way, it's curving. The precipitation itself is not just, progressing, it's curving like that. So in some spots you get bands that form of heavier precipitation, and the bands slice. So if you pick any point underneath that specific band, it's going to just keep getting nailed and nailed and nailed. Whereas if you go further in this direction, you might not get one of those bands. So you can see how that forms and dissipates there. There it is. That one snow band. Let me make sure it's dissipated by then. I'll back up a bit. See, there it is. See how that yellow just slices those same spots? That's how you get this whole strip of heavier snowfall totals. And actually, with this event yesterday, there's a reason why Central Suffolk here got more than anyone else. It's because we got double banded. Basically, 2 bands during the entire storm passed over us. That's pretty rare. I mean, you're lucky if you get 1. Lucky if you want snow. But we basically got 2. This was earlier in the evening. We had an extremely heavy band of snow there. I'll play this. You can see you pick any point here. Notice how, again, these heavier snow, or this area of heavier snow, it just sits over one spot. It doesn't move. It doesn't progress like a cold front. It just slices because of the cyclonic motion. So if it were a progressive kind of front, yeah, it would evenly distribute the precipitation amounts. But a system like this, you get the band setting up. So that's why some areas get higher totals than others. And that's the back side of this dissipating nor'easter. Alright, hope you enjoyed that.